the mic so it's actually facing us, not the wall.
There you go. We're live. So Clint,
Okay,
we're at the coffee shop, and you're gonna do
we're playing Monster Apocalypse.
Monster Apocalypse. It's kind of like when the in-laws come over.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure.
Yep, there we go. Notifications are going through.
So each of us has one giant monster, our units, our dice wells and everything,
Okay.
city and buildings. I mean, yeah, like you said, this is like Rampage.
I'd say it strikes
It's-
me
it's-
as the video game
So
Rampage.
really, while you can maul the buildings and destroy them, and in some cases there's benefits to it, there's also penalties to it. The biggest objective of the game is your monster needs to defeat the other person's monster. The units, the little guys, once they're destroyed, they just go back into the pool. You pay to bring them back out. The dice will move as we play.
Okay.
You spend the dice. You're using the dice to spend things. The dice are also what you roll, and each dice has little pips on them, indicates damage, 1 or 2 or none. It's pretty straightforward on that. Each monster has its own unique abilities and its own stats. I'm not going to delve into all this a lot just because we will do a bigger thing with it
Hey, Charles.
sooner.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, there's a dude walking a wheelchair, empty wheelchair across the street. So
Wait, he's walking a wheelchair?
he's walking the wheelchair, the empty wheelchair
See,
across the
you
street.
just
Yep.
never know what you're gonna see
Mhm.
here.
Probably going shopping.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, Hellchild. How are
Dumpster.
you? You want the
Yeah.
wolf guy? Hellchild says he wants the wolf guy.
Wolf. Oh, the mutant uprising. Actually, the rhino is that's I have those coming, so that's a faction that I will actually have as playable.
I didn't know. So I don't know much about this one,
Nope.
Hellchild. It just reminds me of
So
the video game.
Dee is playing the elementals with support from her Green Fury vans. So Dee has her little turtle vans.
Scrapper bands.
Look. Here, Ash. Here, closer. What the heck is...
So those are her scrapper vans for the Green Fury unit, which is what Dee normally plays.
Hello, Minnie Warmut. Thank you for
So-
playing us, dorks.
The reason they're called scrapper vans is they scrap things. So
So you
when
use
a
it
building
as-
is destroyed, that
Sure.
vans can be used to scrap the building rubble tile and add bonus dice to
Which
Dee's group.
is
Lost everything.
You cut the other camera.
Oh, hold on.
You're fine.
I didn't touch. You know what I did? My finger hit the freaking. There we go. Now it's gonna fight me. What the heck, you guys? Yes, we're back. What the heck happened? Try
Gremlins.
to drag that over and switch it around.
No.
There you go. Okay. No,
Nope, rolling.
No. Okay. Go ahead, Clint, you can talk. For some reason, when I went to reach over, it,
Stop touching
no,
things.
because it'll go over here.
Just put it back the way I had it.
Snippy.
There.
There, that'll
You
work.
screwed it up somehow.
I touched the touchpad.
I wrote that off. Is
There we
it
go.
actually
Now can you hear and see us?
painted? Okay, I
think
painted
so.
it that way.
There we go.
Well, you were
Mike's
gonna-
still on.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said Mike's still on.
Go ahead, Clint. Keep it
So
going.
when a building is destroyed, it turns into this little fire rubble counter. Anything that walks across it, anything that goes across the fire rubble counter takes damage, takes a point of damage. Once the fire is put out, usually by stomping the ground or some of their special units like her vans, it turns into the rubble counter, which does no damage but is rubble and does limit certain units' movements.
Okay.
Then her van comes along, sucks up the rubble, and makes her monster more strong with it.
Excuse me? Yeah, Hellchild, I'm sorry. Touchy touch. I reached across and hit that. So, how do you get, what's your first,
So
how do you set the play up? Is there initiative or?
no,
No initiative?
we're gonna just we could roll to see who goes first. In this case, I'll just go first just to make it easier. It's also a reminder. So you will start with 10 white dice, which are your regular power dice, or your regular, just your action dice, basically. And as you spend the dice, you move them to the other pool.
Okay.
So in this case, any dice I spend bringing units out, doing attacks with units, whatever, will move to the monster pool. So the first turn, you're always going to only activate units first. You have no dice in your monster's pool, therefore the monster cannot act. As you do actions like destroy buildings, damage things, whatever, you will gain power dice, and they'll go in the power pool. These can be used by the monster to add extra abilities. The blue dice are just bonus dice. Some attacks, some actions will have bonus dice, and you add the bonus dice to it. On the stat card for every creature's attacks, it will tell you whether you add a blue dice.
Because I'm not reaching over the laptop again.
Yeah, it'll tell you your white dice you roll and your blue dice you roll.
And then if you flip it over,
No,
No, not
we're
yet.
not going into that.
not
You
yet?
and I probably won't even get to that point.
Okay.
The monsters do have a hyper form once you do enough damage, but I doubt we'll reach that in the time we're doing. Every monster has a brawl attack, a ranged attack, which they call a blast attack, and then a lot of them will have a power attack. The power attack is just a really heavy duty power up attack. There are range attacks are range attacks. That's, I mean, it's pretty explanatory. Your brawling attacks are a regular attack, but a power attack can be something like slamming the monster into a building, tossing them across the map, punting your units. Yes, you can punt units that aren't flying, but there is, stat for punting
So-
units.
And the buildings, do they take?
Oh, yeah,
damage
they
to
take
environment?
damage.
And can they go down?
Mhm.
And then that's what the other
Yep.
units, the scrappers do, are they gonna go?
Well, her scrappers can. Mine don't get anything from it.
No, but I mean,
But-
generally, it would be, I mean, a scrapper to me is,
So yeah.
pick it up and recycle it. and
The
use it
scrapper
as
is
repairs or
unique
whatever.
to D's Green Fury unit, which are the eco terrorists, like literally eco terrorists.
The cards tell you what they can
Yeah,
do.
and their little
so
cards give you their abilities.
Each
the
one
units.
has a different
Um,
ability.
I am playing Zerklo Block. I am a interdimensional invader from another like Earth.
Be careful fighting in 2 dimensions. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Oh no, I fight in multiple dimensions. So each unit has 3 monsters that you can use. You will play no more than 2 monsters at any one time when we do a mega game. You're supposed to run 15 units per monster right now. I don't have 15 units, so I'm running 10, and 10 is plenty. D, however, does have, but she's combining 2 units. So her elemental monster here is actually part of the Elemental League versus her Green Fury, which is her Scrapper Vans in her plane. She does have monsters for her Green Fury unit, including the one that Evie wants, which is the giant mutant corgi. It is a
Mutant corgi.
giant mutant corgi. Yep. Named Grizz.
That's.
D had D
that's
even
up there.
D even has a defector robot from the Shield unit, which Shield unit is your giant robots. That's one that Keegan will probably play.
His shield.
His shield is half of an aircraft carrier.
Oh, he's holding the aircraft.
He's holding an
carrier.
aircraft carrier as his shield. Yeah. Keegan was like, "What? Is that an aircraft carrier?" Yeah. And
I
then
can see Keegan like holding up a John Deere tractor or something.
now, who's your other?
I mean.
You know, I might as well show him your other monsters. I can't remember who your other Green
The
Fury
lady?
unit. Oh yeah, the Brian's favorite
There's this
version
one.
of Sergeant Titanica.
Brian loves.
Oh, that's the aircraft. carrier.
That's the aircraft
Yeah.
carrier, yeah. And then
this is Brian's
there's
favorite.
so this is the alternate sculpt for Sergeant Titanica.
I had to order.
Basically, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. Now you see why Brian likes it.
Oh, so Brian from
We're World War II.
will like this now.
He already
Oh,
he's seen her.
it.
Yeah, he's already made comments about how he
When I
likes her.
painted it, I put it on.
We'll show because Hellchild.
Yeah.
There you go, Hellchild. One like that.
And that's the other Green Fury
World
unit.
War
So
II,
there's
like, I could see him liking that.
Yeah.
But that's not
she's
the
actually
one.
a really
That's not the original. That's not
that's the
main
alternate
one.
sculpt. This was actually a convention exclusive that they just released now as an alternate sculpt.
I
You
had
don't
to
get-
order that one specifically.
You had to order it specifically from them at this
I
point.
mean, they can still get
She's
it.
holding
That King Kong.
Yeah.
She's standing on a building.
Yeah, it's actually well because there's a whole ape faction.
The
I
other
don't know
one-
if it's supposed to be,
Ape
but it's
faction?
basic. Yeah, there's a whole ape faction. One of the apes actually has a intercontinental ballistic missile carrier as his bazooka. He's got it over his shoulder.
The other one is a more clothed brunette
Yeah.
with combat boots.
Yeah.
So, Mini Wormut says a giant Raquel Welch.
Yeah, basically.
Wow, that's a good analogy, Mini Wormut.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah, basically she's, for lack of a better term, the
No,
attack
no.
of the 50-foot woman.
No touchy.
Yep.
She'll crush
So-
you. Yeah.
So each monster has its own unique stats with its card. The Zerklo block one, they're all giant robots. They're really blocky,
it's-
really.
It's factional, like clams.
It's yeah,
kinda,
basically.
sorta.
One of mine is a rolling factory, which I need to get him, and then the other one looks kind of like a Roman Spartan in mech form.
But there's basically two sides and they can co-op each.
Yeah,
If you're
so-
on one side, you cooperate with everybody on your side,
You got your
which is why I can mix them together.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
that's
you got
what
your
I just
protectors
commented on when you
unit,
were looking at your messages.
and then you got your destroyers unit. So-
I don't know, I'm assuming he's watching.
The
So-
destroyers have to work with destroyers.
Yep, destroyers work with destroyers, protectors work with protectors. The two do
Oh,
not
yeah, yeah.
play nice with each other. So you can, because of this, you can mix and match units as long as
Okay.
it's the same side. So
Here.
while, for example, D is playing elementals, but she has Green Fury scrapper vans, and
And
so
the
she's
plane.
getting some support from the Green Fury unit, even though she's not playing Green Fury today. It makes sense that the elementals would be working with the eco terrorists.
Eco-terrorist.
They're eco terrorists.
Yeah.
It's worse when she gets her tree.
A tree.
So each faction has a unique building for the game.
Okay.
Mine is a reclamation facility that will literally allow me to take her units and grind them up and use them as resources.
Yeah, recycling.
Hers has a tree that just does terrible things, but it's not out yet, so thank God. So one of the objectives you could do in the scenario is taking out the other person's unique building. Every faction has a unique building. The pterosaurs have this giant mountain with a giant pterodactyl's bird nest on it because they're dinosaurs. Guard, which is basically version of Shield. It's all your kite or your Pacific Rim type,
Oh, like,
Max.
yeah.
because there is also the Shadow Sun Syndicate, which is your Ultraman, Jet Jaguar type. So the more human looking robots. And then of course you got the pterosaurs, which are your Godzilla-esque dinosaur monsters. You've got the Martian Menace, which is I think the one you'll end up playing, and it's literally just aliens, including a giant mothership. I mean, the thing is like this big. I mean, it's huge. It's also very nasty. Most of the Martian ones have a little tractor beam under it that sucks things up. If you got the original model of the Martian ship, it had a little cow inside it. It was really cool.
Well, you guys destroy the world. I just run around beaming up the extra
Yeah.
coffee so I didn't run out. That's all.
Normally the game is played where you play until the other monster's defeated. In this case, we're just going to do 5 rounds so we can kind of get an idea.
You can play with up to what, 3 monsters?
No, 2 monsters.
No, I mean there were 2 monsters.
You don't want to field more than 3 monsters because there's
know,
no.
It's the limit is 3.
But yeah, no more than 3. But with 3,
And then
there's nothing you can do after about round 3. It's just
you're and with 1 monster you're allowed what, 15?
Well,
so 15 units per monster, and then each additional monster adds 5 units. At this point, because I don't have enough, I'm going with 10.
So 25 is the limit
Yeah,
of units.
Yep.
And 3 is the
and
limit
that's
of monsters.
more than plenty.
Okay.
Units can only be brought out on these spawn points.
Okay.
Whenever a unit occupies these power-ups, you get basically an additional
Dice.
power die every time that turn comes around. I will have to refer back to the rules a little bit on some of the extra stuff because you gain power dice by destroying buildings, destroying units, stuff like that, and you gain 1 per. So at the end of the monsters phase, you basically gain all your power dice.
So you're going to start first, and normally
I'm gonna start
would
first.
that be gauged with the
Normally,
roll, or-
normally, yeah, you just roll. Everyone rolls a dice, and whoever has the most pips wins.
Kind of like what I do in the morning. Roll the dice.
So each unit has a cost to bring out. Most of them are one, so they're not real expensive. Any unit can be brought out in any order. There is no specific. A couple of the units are elite units. That just means they're better. I have mine painted a little different color just so I know which ones are elites. Then a lot of units will have these little individual, like this Propo Walker and this gunship.
Okay.
So, and hers is, she's got a plane. Now these guys don't have any. They're just their forms. She's got. Is this your air or water?
That's water, and this is earth.
In earth. Okay. So
I have fire,
yeah.
and I have
So some of them will look a little different. One of them, of course,
wind.
is I think two
I
of them
have
are
fire and
elites.
wind somewhere
So-
in my box.
All right, let's go ahead and delve into this then. So
All right, let's see. So Clint, you're gonna go first. So
Yep, I'm
what
gonna
is
go
it with this? I mean, they move X amount of spaces.
yeah, they have their own
range and all
speed and
that.
their own defense and their own stats. Right now, I'm just paying to bring you stuff in.
Remind me what this green one is.
Oh, you got to park a unit on this to make this a spawn
To
point.
make it as well.
Yep.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's just an extra spawn point, is what it is. I'm going to spend 2 to bring out my elite walker. If you put three units objective adjacent to a building, you are considered controlling that building,
Okay.
and you gain a power dice for it. If you destroy the building, you gain 2 power dice, but then it's gone. But for every turn that you hold the building, you get a power dice. So it really
Alright.
depends on.
So you're starting at that end.
Yep, and I can spend I can bring out as many units as I have dice in the dice well for.
So good.
Then once I've summoned all the units, I think I want to get some planes on the field, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and bring the gunship out. Now, to destroy a building, you have to do a total amount of damage equal to the building's strength. The cardboard buildings are 5. Most of these are also 5. This one's 4. That one's 5. This one's 5. So in the newer version, when you destroy these buildings, these more unique buildings, you will get certain advantages besides the points for them.
Okay. So
So-
there we go then.
Yep.
Let's see.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring 2 planes out. Not my elites, though.
I like the stands. They're clear.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Good,
I think I
right?
better get another walk. I'll get one walker out too. Let's bring you. That's everybody. Now I have extra dice left over. I could do something like an attack. Now I've summoned the units. Now I can move them. Planes are not restricted by the terrain. These guys cannot go through trees. These guys cannot cross the water.
They just
They're just stuck. The planes
obviously.
go everywhere.
Do they have? So you've done your move.
No, I've brought my guys in. Now I can move them up to their speed ratings. Let's see, the gunship was 5.
Are you still there, Keegan?
You are allowed to move diagonally 1 square, but otherwise you have to move from there. So if I were to move him, for example, which I'm going to, I can move him diagonally once, and then everything else has to be this way or this way. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that means he's probably driving and watching.
Keegan?
Yeah.
Probably driving and Chris.
Well, it's almost 1, so.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be back in time to take me out to Texas Roadhouse, Keegan, or Starlight Lounge. Where's
Where's the
the
green giant?
Yep.
That's a
Mini
hard
Worma
one.
wants to know where the green giant is there, Clint.
The green giant. What?
I don't know.
The Jolly Green
Paul
Giant?
Bunyan and Paul Bunyan.
Ask the game designers. They never put them in.
I guess they don't have them anymore, but
That's a hard one. Starlight or Texas Roadhouse. I do like Starlight.
talk to the woman right here who we went to Starlight. You know those ticket machines?
Uh-oh.
Can I play? I'm like, yeah, here you go.
I've never played, so
Two.
$5 in and what, like 80?
Got free dinner.
Yeah, for like 2 nights.
Take controls, PowerPoints,
Yeah,
and
because we took, it was me and you for lunch,
Alright.
and then I think we went back that same night and ended up banging for the girls,
okay.
Aaron,
I'm not going to spend any more on them. I'm just moving them.
I believe.
I'm going to get 2 power dice from taking control of 2
Great
PowerPoints, 2 power stations.
The hell is Great Beat?
Mini War
The
Monkey
giant
basket, yeah. Voltron. Wow, that's 5 questions. Yeah, the green
Are you
guy.
done?
Oh,
I don't know if there was a Voltron for this one. There might have been. I'm done. Cheers.
all right.
I don't know Mini War Monkey. He says there might be. I mean,
Two.
I couldn't remember on this one.
For
There
my
might be.
plan.
Zombicide, I'm sure they'll come out with some of this stuff, man, because they tend to get licenses or.
Surprised with Voltron for Zombicide, considering Voltron's a giant mech.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
And
could
then-
make him some sort of an abomination back.
Christelle said Thundercats, so that doesn't surprise me.
Thundercats. Oh, it's okay anymore, but
Okay, which one?
sorry to hear you're feeling run down, man.
Your elite. The orange one is your elite.
Text me on Messenger, let me know what's up, man. So D is bringing out.
She's bringing out units.
So on this, then you've got an awful lot of stuff to choose from. Do you have expansions too?
The expansion are just the extra armies. So the game, the core part of the game is always going to stay the same, except that it will change ever so slightly with the new version that's coming, from what I can tell. So the stat cards will look a little different, but not much. It looks like one thing with the stat card, they incorporated the power dice into each attack. So now the attacks go by the number of power dice on them. The nice thing is with even the new version, all the miniatures are still quite usable. Also, the nice thing, the new version will have a board map instead of paper.
Remind me, why am I keeping them down?
Well, I leave some on the unit just in case
I
I need
know.
to use them for the unit. It's not, I don't think, much of an issue for your elementals,
Right now.
but
Okay.
like your monster, for
Because they only
example.
have one more guy to bring out.
Some of these, though, it makes sense to have them mini warm-up products because they're big, they could be scaled big, and you're gonna have the buildings to fight with. Go ahead and turn this out.
No.
Well-
Keegan says that the mic is.
There we go.
That's
Picking
okay.
up Clint really well, but not
Not D.
Greg.
And then
Oh, okay.
I move with,
Now your units move their speed rating.
and I just move them.
Yeah.
Well, generally, I'm
Move and you
sitting
can
like
attack,
this,
although
and
you
the
don't
mic's
really have any
there,
dice to
so-
attack with.
But Hell Child said not to touch anything on my equipment, so I won't do it.
Because you mess things up.
I made a boo-boo. I don't even know how the entire thing disappeared. There goes Dee. She's just, those are power
Can I
icons.
go through that?
Yeah, you can go over
Oh,
that.
yeah. Done.
'Cause it's
Usually
a-
all these squares have buildings. We just don't
Oh,
have
and I can
enough
fly
buildings.
straight over
Yeah,
everything,
you
so.
can, you can ignore
I
terrain.
say the planes on anything would be ignoring
Yeah,
terrain for
they
the most
have.
part, unless they're low. But this doesn't have a height deal,
No,
does it? It's
No, it
just-
doesn't. A lot of units, or a lot
Let's
of
do that.
factions will have planes. Most of them have at least some planes. Hers, that's the only plane she has, but the big thing with like both of us, we spent a lot of dice just getting stuff out, so there's no dice to make attacks with. I mean, I could have made attacks like against the building, but I don't have enough dice between them to
How
to do
many to hold a building?
3 adjacent to it.
And then,
And I think you don't spend dice to bring your monster out. Your monster
You don't.
starts out. It's
Okay.
always in play until it's defeated, and
Do
then
we know
game's
what
done.
that pink thing is? The pink.
That's
things?
the power. Yeah,
Those
those
are
are those
your
extra
power
power
That's
ups.
a power up, okay.
Yeah.
And then.
Exactly, what does the power up do?
Gives you one. That's how I got these 2 dice. I have a
It
unit here and a
powers up
unit
your
here on the
dice.
power
That's
up, so
right.
it gives me 2 power dice. Otherwise, I'd have to try to destroy a building or damage something. So you get a power dice for defeating a unit. You get 2 power dice for destroying a building. 1 power dice for controlling a building.
I can't go through
Yes.
that, can I?
It's just a sidewalk.
Try to
Oh.
be.
Yeah, it doesn't hinder him.
Okay.
The only thing you're blocked by the
Okay.
trees and the water. That's it.
I wasn't sure if that was some kind of a wall
No,
or something.
it's just
Okay.
supposedly a walkway.
Okay.
You don't have any way to attack with those, so
He's my elite, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know which ones
They're
you're all
forward.
your lead,
Okay.
so. Well, at that point, you might as
This
well
is
go
a
to the
game-
PowerPoint.
This is a game that kind of
Sure.
sounds
Yeah.
cool, Clint, but if I was at the store, I probably would look at it, but
And,
wouldn't be
You
sure if I
know,
wanted to buy
I'm
it.
gonna
Yeah.
back up
But
on the
it- I-
PowerPoint.
So
Okay.
looking at it though, that's what I'm saying. This is one you maybe pass up, but it actually looks like it's fun
It's-
once you get it.
Yeah,
There we
it
go.
is
I
actually a
think
lot of fun.
I've looked at
Okay,
everything.
so you have this power objective, that PowerPoint, that one, so you're gonna get 3 power dice. Move to your pool. Red ones.
Oh God. Clint, Keegan wants to know what happens if you give one of them a mushroom. Oh wait, wrong game.
Let's play.
That's on Keegan.
You made a boo boo, Keegan.
Okay, so now the D is done. We have, the round is over after we do our monster.
Okay, so now can the monsters
Okay.
fight or?
Well, if they could reach, I don't think I have range. No, I only have a range 5. I have to be within 5 squares of D's monster to attack it. I need to check one thing real quick. We need to get more buildings.
Oh, so this is the
That's
basic
all right.
core set.
This is the starter box map.
Yes, yes.
And this is actually the monster that comes with the starter box as well as those units and those dice. These dice, you notice, are smaller because these are the first edition dice.
Okay.
Which I like the bigger dice.
Darn.
I told Keegan he might see stars or maybe
I
some
don't have
purple
an
monsters.
You could use a giant purple monster.
could.
This thing you could. for
I
sure.
don't
Actually,
have an air unit.
there are some that are pretty close to that.
Really?
Well, there's what, 16 factions for this game? At least.
Probably.
I mean, there's some of the other.
I should have had an air.
I was just gonna look.
There's
them up.
also some in the back of the book.
I could have spawned another one.
You would only have one now.
I know, but
That's the 8.
if I'd had
Yeah,
air,
there's
but I don't have any
Godzilla,
air.
Oh,
probably.
well,
but if I had air, I could
Well,
spawn anything next to my guy.
nice. Oh, that's handy.
And yeah, except I didn't play air.
These grunt raptor things look like they
Live
might
and
be
learn.
nasty.
The little ones are units, so they're not bad. Because I'm playing the pterosaurs normally,
Oh, there's the original one.
so
Ooh, I want them.
There you
one
go.
of those.
It's a kraken.
What
It's
is?
a freaking kraken.
It's a kraken.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess
I'm
we know
gonna
what
have
she's playing.
some of that faction
On the
in the
Tritons.
Kickstarter.
It would be the Tritons.
That'd be kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna have
Better.
a few of those in the Kickstarter. So once I get to Kickstarter, we'll know what all we have, who wants to play what. You only need one monster and then units, so
Yeah, those are kind of cool looking.
monster.
Oh no,
You
there we
drew
go.
her in.
Yeah, that looks like something from Nurgle.
I'll have a bunch of Cthulhu stuff too.
I just saw that.
Yep, I'll have Lords of Cthulhu stuff.
That's
So I'm
more
gonna
like
have
that
extra
part.
units. I should have enough for almost 6
20.
people to have units to play.
Mini Wormwood says, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's what
No.
they need.
Oh,
to do.
there's what
It's
he
not
wants.
gonna
Started
happen
making-
with this one.
Indestructible.
That's true, Keegan. We could use the stars.
All right.
Void gate building.
Uh-oh. Apparently it transports.
Not
I
far
don't know who
enough.
that would basically probably be under. Maybe him.
Okay,
Or this you,
Oops.
I would stay away from,
Right.
but you could. I
We
mean,
want
most
either
of-
that
this is
one.
kind of funny. It's just a kraken. It's an old.
Or that one.
there's others. Yeah,
Waste.
there's others.
Why
Ooh.
not?
Yeah, they look like your death
It'd be
guard.
like Death Guard.
Yeah,
Well, my
there-
first
there
set of
is-
Death Guard.
There is basically,
I mean, it looks like
toxic
a,
sludge.
yeah, like a sludged up death guard unit.
Give me 1 second, D.
Okay, so Clint's
that's
moved his
fine.
I
giant.
moved the monster.
Oh,
That's
you're
about all
trying
I
to
can-
figure out.
I need to check something. So I don't remember if we get power ups at the end of each turn or just the end of. I think it's the end of each turn, but I want to be sure. Oh, you only get the power ups when you activate your monster. So we would have
Yes, you
technically
don't
not
even know
gotten
that
these until your
reference.
monster activates. So we'll have
I
to
knew
remember
it.
that.
What'd you just say? You have to be what?
Oh, I know.
I just don't cross the streams when you fire, Clint.
Well, he said Stay Puft Marshmallow
I know, it's-
Man.
There you go, Mini Warmut.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot that building.
Because they ended up blowing it up.
Yeah.
But I'm going to shut up.
The
be
original
taking so long.
Ghostbusters was funny.
Should be more
Actually,
than
the
enough
new
to
one
take this
wasn't too
building
bad. The
out.
kids?
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I
I
seen it
did.
come out, but I didn't see
It was
it.
up on Netflix one day. I'm like, screw it. I've seen them all. Why not?
I
didn't
needed
know I could
5,
read.
so I've got more
It
than
wasn't
that.
too bad.
Got 4 just on the bonus dice.
Where do you, how,
The ending, they
How
brought back
far
all
away
the
do you
original.
I had to be 5
guys.
squares.
Where do you
What,
point
I
at?
came back to fight.
Yep.
Range on your ranged weapon.
there we
Yeah.
go, 3.
Well, they
Okay,
brought all
so-
but one.
But we're all,
because
I
he
have to be
technically
next to
died.
them.
You have to be adjacent.
Is why
And
the
the same
kids
with
have
power.
I
everything.
get 2
Is
power
their
dice.
grandpa or something.
Yeah,
So he came
your
back
power
from, like, the
attacks are
dead
physical attacks also. They're just the
So
power
he's a
attacks.
ghost and helped them.
Yeah, the
beat
power
the
attacks
bad
were like when I
guys.
threw you into the building or
Darn.
tossed you across the map.
You tossed her across the map.
I from here, I threw Titanic into this building, and then she came back at me again. So I picked her up and slammed her into that building, which is what ended up killing her.
He had a lot of fun that day.
You seem to be very, very happy about that.
All right, so I'll take my 2 power up from that. So we only gain the power up when the monster's phase is done, and
Yeah.
you've got
Yeah.
anything sitting. So we did the power up wrong, but just leave it there because you'll as soon as your monster's phase is over.
That was the one with the glasses.
And then I got 2 from the
Igor.
destroying
no,
the building.
not Igor.
All right.
Wrong.
So
Yeah,
it's over to you, D.
wasn't it?
It's your monster's turn.
I can't remember his name.
Renfield.
No,
No.
Mini Warmut said Harold Ramis passed away.
Oh yeah, before Ghostbusters was made, before the last Ghostbusters. It's like-
Yeah, and you
it's
see, he came back as like a ghost.
right. They did it as a tribute.
Well, see, I didn't know. I didn't see the last
Yep.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Honestly, I thought it wasn't too bad. I didn't like the one that they did before with all the females.
Yeah, I didn't mind it, but yeah.
I kind of got bored with it and shut it off. It was,
So you missed the funky dance scene.
yeah, probably. I don't remember
You
that.
should
Well,
rewatch
you-
just for the funky
you
dance
would-
scene.
Probably.
Type in later, funky dancing. All right, so Dee's
Um,
moving her guy up behind a building.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
But
pulling
I
a
can
key.
also kill a building, right?
Yeah, you
So-
can attack the building.
So,
I wouldn't. I would just do your brawl attack. I mean,
and then I do.
You- so
so
you
I'm
would
waiting
roll-
for Keegan to make a comment because
you
of
would
that.
roll 6
There'll be a
white
little bit of
dice,
a
and
delay,
you
then
might as
you
well
know.
throw
I
the
need a-
4 blue ones in. You don't have to use the blue ones, but you might as well.
And I
Wow.
need what to
That's
hit
what you would do.
You need to get 5 successes.
from here then.
Yeah, from everywhere.
Okay, but
And you don't
I
have to
need
roll all
5.
6
Where's
if
that
you
at?
don't want to.
where's the
Uh,
5?
You need 5 successes.
Minimum wants you to kill a building.
Where
Can
does
you
it
kill a
tell me
building?
the
can
I
five?
you?
did. I just blew that one up.
Oh, he did.
I
He
shot
did.
it with the cannon. And
Where-
he is about to
We
attack
could
that
take
one.
the camera
Where does
off
it
and
say
do
that
it.
I need 5 successes? In the
Here.
roll?
The building has 5
Here you
health.
guys, we'll
Thank you.
we'll try to we'll
Thank
just
you.
undo this real
That-
quick and
Yeah.
scan
That's
up
what
a
I
little
needed to know.
bit
Where was I
easier for
looking?
you.
So that I know
So
this
these
is
are on the
picture.
base because I don't have cards for those. So eventually we'll have cards for. I'll allow it. You're gonna take it down anyway.
Tell me what.
You're pretty much gonna get 5 successes no matter what. Yeah.
Gosh, yes.
Yeah, you destroyed the building.
So I
So
clenched
And then the
troops.
dice
Yep, that's
go.
okay, so the white dice go to the unit pool. The blue
They
dice
go
go
up
back
from
where
right
they
there.
are.
So
Okay,
then
where's
this
the other-
building's destroyed and that building's
Yep.
destroyed.
So I'm gonna.
Is that a good
But
deal?
right now it's on
Do you
fire with
want
rubble.
to?
I think you handed them
No.
to Evie.
No, I'm wondering. Do we want to put the buildings we remove in the other squares that we're not using?
Yeah, that way you can pop them up and you know you got them.
Or do we want, well, because we're only doing 5 turns.
It don't matter, these squares
worry about it.
represent buildings anyways,
Yeah.
right? So why?
No,
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's
Do
what
they?
he said.
We just didn't have enough buildings.
So as you
Okay.
destroy them.
He said no, you destroyed a building, not killed a building. Ha.
All right, well, we'll penalize Clint 1 point for that.
no, I said it.
Oh,
All right, anyway.
It was
let's
me.
just, okay.
I didn't hear.
So,
Is that kind of a better view
okay.
of them?
All
He
right.
said, "Look, motion sickness."
All
Blame
right.
it on Greg. See, I see.
So
I said he
now that
screws
you've
up
destroyed
everything.
that, you would have gained your 3. You also gained 2 power dice for destroying the building.
And then what does it take for me to scrap it? Do the scrappery thing
You-
later?
It takes your van's turn for one thing.
I know.
He
So-
said if the build,
What am I
Keegan said
looking
if
for?
building
For now.
is
It's the
part of
orange one.
Necron,
Does
you
that-
kill it.
Which is
Yeah, just
my
D.
elite.
Is this a
Yes.
better angle
No.
though of the board?
Not
You are-
really.
Take your
There's
2
a better
from
picture of
destroying the
Clint's
building.
arm.
Take 2
Well,
for
you
destroying
gotta
the
help me
building
with that.
first,
How's
so you
that?
don't forget.
Okay.
You're way down.
You already
You're
took
missing,
your
like, this
3
whole end
from
over here.
these.
For
I
those.
forgot that those happened during the monsters phase, not the units phase.
Oh, okay.
So you
I can't
you got them, they would be there.
Mini
You have
Warm-Up
5.
told Keegan to shut it.
Okay.
So you'll have those 5 for when
That's
your
for
monster
You can
gets
set
destroying
serious.
over
the
here,
building.
Right.
straight down.
2 for the building.
Let's
Okay.
be
So now
exact.
we are going to move to turn 2.
Okay.
And so we're to my unit phase.
I'm sorry.
Do I want to get the propaganda walker in here or not?
That mech's pretty big you got there.
Yeah. Now, at this point, I could choose to do the monster again if I wanted to, or I could do the units.
This, no, all these,
Oh, you want to put it down?
I'll put it
Oh.
on the table. Watch. That'd probably be better
Grab
because
that, like, push.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring
I can't.
another walker in.
You're,
I'm gonna bring in 2 walkers, what the heck?
I'm sorry. We're gonna adjust the camera. Okay. Now, you tell me when it's a good view, Ash.
Down. Oh.
You want me to lower this?
Nope, that's good right there.
Okay. Is that easy?
Keegan said just drop a nuke and walk away.
Drop a nuke and walk away. Well,
All right. Let's see here.
Clint, did you drop in on the White Death?
No, I did not,
White Death's on the side.
because I put the money towards mercenaries. It was one or the other. I couldn't afford both, so I did not.
Your trust fund didn't kick in, did it?
Yeah, sure.
You have a trust fund. That's nice.
Yes, I trust that the funds won't be there.
Trust
Gas
your-
money.
Trust your funds won't be there.
Food and gas money.
All right.
What's gas?
What's food when you're in the miniature world?
Well, gas is what happens when you eat food that gives you gas.
Okay, so he'll move up. And my gunship,
Flatulence.
I can picture Keegan going and making a car that would run on his farts.
Flatulence.
so my gunship is gonna go
I'm
ahead and
sure
shoot
it's
your
not.
earth elemental. So look at your earth elemental for me.
do not do that.
No, I'm gonna do it anyway. What's his defense rating?
Is that
Taco
my
Bell equals gas.
3?
3. Is it your lead or is it?
I don't know. Does it have the star? can't see from there.
It does not look like it has a star. Yes, it does. It's your elite.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I put in.
Okay.
So yeah, yes, it's my elite.
So still 3 or,
It's still they're both 3s. Yeah.
all right, does it have any special abilities that's gonna prevent it from getting shot up by a large gunship?
It just talks about hazards, thick skin.
Okay,
No,
so no.
No.
All right.
not
So
when,
I'm
not
gonna
when
need
getting
3
attacked.
on it. 3. So you're gonna get taken out.
Darn, I could have actually walked through that rubble too, because this guy he could have walked.
Now,
through.
the nice thing is this gunship can still participate in a firing action that one of my other ships makes. So I'm gonna shoot this building with these 2. Hopefully I have enough dice. 3, 3, and 3. So I just have enough dice. Bring this building down. Hopefully. Yes. Thanks to the bonus dice. So this building goes down. So because he has a special ability, I can still shoot a target, and as long as there's another unit attacking and he's within 3 squares of it, yes, he can participate in the attack.
Okay, attack
So
away.
I did. The building went down. I'm gonna
Another building?
I blew that one up
Yeah.
with my
You
planes.
guys are just being destructive. Like,
Yeah, I'm powering up my monster. I'm out of dice, so other than moving everybody, do I want to move my walkers?
So that's it.
No, I can still move my other walkers. He can't move because he attacked. Oh, he can't because of the tree. Don't want to move him, so I'll move him. 3, 4, 5. I'll try to take that gate. And we'll move him 1, 2, 3. We might as well take this gate too. Do 2 new spawn points. Okay.
When do the big guys?
I can't shoot. So it's over to your turn, D. I could have used the monster. I chose not to.
Hey,
And
Mythos.
Mythos is in.
What do I get for doing the rubble thing?
You already got your 2 power
We're
dice.
glad to see you two.
Oh,
sir.
The
the
scavenging.
what does your van say? It's on your van's card.
That's my elite.
Get
It said that I spend 1 action die, which is the white,
Right.
which is there,
Uh-huh.
That's good.
in order to put out the fire,
Okay. So you would spend a die,
and then you flip it.
flip the token. Okay.
And then can I, in this,
Yep.
at the same time, also do 1 action die to scavenge the rubble?
Yep. So you'd spend
And
a
so
second one.
take the rubble away.
Okay. So that tail's gone.
Oh, wait, I gain.
Yeah.
I gain 1 power die,
Uh-huh.
and then I roll, no, wait. No, wait, put the tile back.
Okay.
And then I roll the action die.
Oh, okay.
So
So you
which one?
take.
It was that
all
one.
right. So yeah.
So I roll the action die. And if the roll includes a strike, remove the tile. Now,
Okay.
now remove
Now
the
you
tile.
gain the. Okay, that makes sense. So now
Okay,
you
so
gain
that's how
your
that happened.
die for it. Yep.
Okay, and then I
That's-
can move anything I want.
Yep. He's done. He's done.
He's
but
done.
yeah,
I
the
don't.
others-
I don't get to move him, but
he is still on a PowerPoint.
I
which is
like
kinda-
that. I like that.
So your plane could move or attack,
Um,
or
I'm thinking about.
could move him over to take control of that unit, power up too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, let's just move him
Okay.
for the power up, and then Oh, I could have spawned.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
still.
I forgot
you
to
still
spawn.
can.
Oh, is that?
Okay.
Because you spend the action dice to do it, so
Okay.
you can still spawn.
Okay.
You don't
Right.
have to do them in specific order. You just. We did the first time because we had nothing on the board, so.
Which one is that?
Yeah, I know you told me. I'm wondering what the other person is. Which group or what thing? they're on.
Well, sometimes
Okay,
you don't
I'm gonna-
see who's watching.
Which
if
one is
it's-
that?
Well, it says, you know, that.
That one.
Because there's 5 up in YouTube.
costs 2,
Okay, so 2 dice. Yep, there you go.
and this one costs 1.
Does it need to be painted?
No, it's
And then
Or are those already painted?
what he was referring to earlier when he asked Clint, that Zombicide is a
Yeah.
Kickstarter.
Oh,
So it hasn't come out yet. It's
yeah, the white death thing.
the White Death. It's Kickstarter.
and then
Zombicide.
that one costs 1. Leave that there.
Okay, you're
Okay.
not going to attack me.
What?
You don't have enough dice to attack with. I mean, you could, but it would limit what you do.
Right. So, okay, so I can't attack with this now
You
because
could.
I just did that.
You could. You would just only be able to spend the white unit die. So you're playing.
So well,
you're
I
playing.
can try.
Usually rolls 2 plus 2 blue. So you roll
Wow.
one white
One.
and 2 blue.
Okay, well, I'll try that then.
Trying
Let's
taking
go with
out
that.
my walker. who
But could I
has
move?
a-
I can move him first, but I don't need to move him.
You don't need to move him. Well, unless he needs to get into range. But I imagine he's in range. He's got a range of 3, so he's in range. Yeah.
Shoot that.
So you'll
So
need
let's just
3
do that.
successes to take him out. Nope.
Darn. And then it goes here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
Alright.
tried.
So
So, okay.
over to my monster. One, 2, 3.
Don't be mean to me.
I'm
I will
totally gonna be
splash
mean.
you.
Oh, wow.
I will splash you.
It's a good idea, Mini Warmutt.
Okay, I'm going to stop.
Okay, what does splash do?
Keegan, when you get back, we have a side hustle for you.
He needs his iced coffees.
So you're looking at how to resolve this then?
Yep, because I'm going to do a stomp attack.
Stomp.
Yep,
That sounds
I'm
like
gonna
it might
stomp
be
on the ground.
painful. And shake.
and shake the you know what out of it. And I'm going to do.
hole.
I'm going to go ahead and kick in 2 power dice also.
And it just works on my water.
No, it's going to take the
Water.
building out too.
Oh, so it'll take out both. Okay.
As long as I do enough damage. What's the armor rating of your little dude?
Is that the defense?
Yeah, his defense.
3.
Sorry. Okay, so it'll take him out. And I did 4, 6, 8. This building goes down.
Clint looks so, Mitha said Clint looks so different with a full beard.
Sure. Don't have a full beard, but okay. Don't watch your pants. All right, so I'll get.
Those people don't.
It might be the short
It's a
hair.
brand new beard. I'm not.
He got a haircut too.
I'm excited. I'm
2 power dice for that.
I know, but
That's the end of my turn. It's your monster turn.
Monster.
Oh, why did I put?
White tissue.
Why did I put those there?
The rest of
I
it.
don't know. Okay, I'm activating.
so Clint,
Oh, was I supposed?
Wow.
Wait a minute. Was I supposed to move after? I never moved my guys after I put them on.
I gotta use the restroom real quick.
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Remember
they
that
asked you
next
for a
time.
key.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna move that.
We're drinking
So-
coffee before it goes
It's not going
water.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay,
You want to move these
So
2
what
real
are-
quick? Move them.
I know, but I'm
You forgot to
thinking,
move 2 of your units that you wanted to move. So,
it's not that I forgot. You said it was your turn.
well, just if you want to move the units, move the units. I don't care.
Okay. I know. I just have to think. Okay, I can move. That's 5. Those are 5. And then
Clint,
Hmm.
you need to donate to the Mini Warmont Kennel Fund.
Mhm.
No. Mythos is there. Thank you
That
for
one
stopping
can't move,
by.
he shot.
Mythos, I know Ashley
Oh,
said
you're,
hi.
okay,
He
that's
he
true.
attacked, so he can't move.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
He already, made his.
I see. Okay,
But the only two
Well,
you'll be able to move are those
okay,
two.
so
You might as well move one of them over to take the
that's what I was gonna do,
PowerPoint,
okay.
yeah, because
and
you're gonna
then-
lose one from me taking it out. So
And then that's not that, and then nobody else can do that, so let's. Move.
yeah, you can move there. Comes an active spawn point.
Just a second. I know, but I don't know that I care that much.
No.
And I get. Oops. That's probably all I want.
Okay, now it's your monsters move.
Okay. And that is. And I can go over my guys, right?
You just can't land on, so the base can't be on one of their squares, but you can cross over them, yes. Ooh, she's going to attack my monster.
Attack away. Attack.
I'm adjacent, so I'm going to. But what do I need in order to attack? What dice do I need?
What does your card say?
It says,
At this point, you
it
can
says
make
6 white ones, but that's these, right?
yes,
6
or
white.
you're adjacent. You could do a power attack too at this point.
I was gonna do brawl.
Okay, that's fine. So 6 white, 4 blue.
Or, well, what's the difference
The
between
power
brawl?
attacks are the power attacks. They have other effects. You could throw me across the map if you wanted to.
Well, fling, when this attack hits a unit, choose a building or enemy model.
Unit,
within-
not monster, first of all.
Oh.
Fling means you reach down and grab one of my little dudes and just huck him across the board.
Okay.
Yep. Unit versus monster.
Okay, so power
power
is what I
attack,
need.
And that's
So
where you'll want the book. Because
6,
determining what power attack you're going to
6.
make will determine the effects.
and then I can use 4 of these?
Yeah.
Okay,
What I would suggest, Dee, is you do a
Okay.
throw
okay,
and you make sure. Oh no, the throw has to go straight back, so you can't do a throw. Okay. What can you do?
do I have to
What
be
can you
directly
do?
in front of him or something?
For the throw, yeah. You can't be adjacent for a throw.
This is a little different there, Mythos. Yep.
So like I need to be here.
You would need to be in front of me to do a throw, and then you would throw me backwards.
Okay, where was I then? Was I here?
I don't think you have enough movement. Well, what's your move? Oh, your move is
I
7.
was right
You
here,
might
wasn't I?
actually. Oh, you were here. You were here.
I was here.
Well, they're
Like-
figuring it
1,
out.
2,
I'm
3,
not sure,
4,
Mythos.
5.
I would
6.
not
Yeah,
know.
you
Yeah,
I mean,
7. I
7.
had 7.
7 would put you right there.
I just didn't know
Yep.
where
So
I
at
needed
this
to
point,
be.
you could do a throw. You could do a ram. Well, you don't have enough room for a ram. You could do a throw or a body slam.
And
It would.
what does each of those do?
Well,
So
body
Brian,
slam is pretty obvious. You slam into my monster.
No, okay,
The
the
damage,
resulting damage
Yeah.
issues.
So I don't
Is
know,
it-
Brian. You'd have to ask Mythos. Unless Clint might know, but he's looking this up. Do you have any idea? They were just asking. Oh no. About
See how-
10th edition.
Oh, I have some ideas on 10th, but I don't have a release date.
Yeah.
All right, so to make a body slam, you make a power attack. When the attacking monster must be aligned, which you are, with the target monster. If the body slam attack hits, place the target monster in a new location, also aligned with the attacking monster. Hold on. If you could body slam a monster into any space except spaces occupied by a monster, you cannot perform myself. Collide with each building asset in units, but okay, how far back do you go? Looks like you only go back one space. So you would body slam me back a
Does
square.
it kill you or anything?
No.
How do I kill you?
You have to do a lot of damage.
How much damage does this do?
1.
Okay.
But if you were to body slam me into other things, before you do that,
I know. I'm thinking.
before you do a body slam, I would do a throw. Here's why. You roll the same dice,
Mhm.
all right? So when the throw attack, once you succeed, which means you have to beat my defense of an 8, you'll throw me backwards straight. But it's possible you could throw me through my unit, which would take my unit out. So you'll only be able to throw me back the number of spaces per power dice that you roll. So I would add power dice, which you have plenty, to
Oh,
your throw,
how much?
however many you want.
Do I-
Remember, you could only throw me back so far. So you're gonna need at least 3 power dice to throw me into my unit.
Should I do 4 for good measure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't matter how many power dice succeed, it just depends on how many power dice you used.
Okay.
So as long as you get 8 successes, you'll throw me back the number of squares, which will be here, which will take that unit out. Then you would get, I would take a point of damage from the throw. I would not take damage from hitting the unit, but I would take a point of damage from the throw, and you would gain a power die back, technically. There's a chart. I believe you would get a power die for, well, you'll get a power die for the damage.
I'm gonna roll.
Oh, you would gain a power die for destroying the unit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a power die for destroying the unit. And that's, okay, so you would gain 1 power die from the throw, taking out my die. But you might as well, because it takes my unit out.
So do it. Take
Okay.
the-
So roll it.
I'm gonna use, and this is
Yep.
my other roll.
So there's 2, 3 already, so you need 5s. So you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus that. So yeah, you throw in 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. That unit is destroyed. So
Mhm.
you'll gain 1 of the power dice back. The rest will go to your pool in the blues. And the rest of these all move to your unit pool.
Okay.
I also should take a point of damage for the throw,
Okay.
which means you're currently winning. All right.
Well, that's
Now
not
you
bad.
also gain power dice for your 2 power-ups you control. So you'll gain 2 more power dice back. So that was actually smart for you. Or 3, sorry, 3. That was actually smart for you because you replenished all the power dice you
Does
spent.
that count?
No, that does not
Okay.
count. The monster can't control the unit.
Okay.
Now I'm not happy.
Grr.
All right, and that's the end of the round. So we're on round 3.
Well, I had to do something before I lost to you, right?
They announced
Oh, Mini Warm-Up says they did announce a price. Well, then,
A price for what, 10th edition?
there's gonna be all sorts of box sets. and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I just ordered a book. I didn't care. Going 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We don't have 5 range, but 4 range. Crap. That won't work.
You already said.
I thought it was about 200.
245.
Oh, I didn't see it right.
Yeah, it's
The
a.
Leviathan box is 245.
Told you.
It's about-
Do you need it?
I
You
don't-
have Space Marines.
I don't know.
It's
What's
Space
the-
Marines and something else. Tyranids, I think.
Oof.
So you really don't need it. That's why I just ordered the book. I don't need anything that's in that box.
I say.
I mean, the train would be
Tyranids are those
nice,
Little
but-
alien looking ones, right?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah, I'll play Tyranids eventually, but
Yeah,
for
I heard.
boarding action, but
Boarding action, Keegan bought the rule book too.
yep,
has
and
maturity
it's meant for 10th edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ultramarines versus Tyranids.
Well, I mean, with my death card, you need more Space Marines. Because we haven't gotten that crawler out yet.
Move.
You got a point.
That or what is it, Dakari?
The Dakari or
Drukari.
Drukari, okay. Because I have, 10 of them?
they can get whoever. Well, these Harlequins are nasty.
Because I get
They're
the extra
quick.
dice, I can have 14. Move up to 14 or something like
Can I
that.
use that at boarding
If I
action
remember
though?
correctly.
The Harlequins?
Yeah,
Remember.
you just lose fly.
Yeah,
You lose your fly
You
ability,
can't fly on that.
so it's
I was
almost not worth
gonna,
it.
I think I was gonna use sisters for that.
Yeah, I would use your sisters. Okay.
I just gotta catch up on all the painting.
And I have to order the sacrosancts. The ones with shields. Other than that, I think I have everything I need.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Terrain is something that
5.
I never complained about having, but we got more.
They're not affected by the fire because they're flying. Okay. So these 3 are going to attack your monster.
Oof.
2. Neither one of those are elites, so
There's a dreadnought.
6.
Well, so I need a dreadnought anyways.
You have one.
I'm a baby. I need
So,
one that's gonna.
The
do some
participating unit,
And my guys will come back.
let me get 2, 3, 4,
Yeah, Kilty. That's
Boost
what I was
dice.
thinking of.
which we don't play anymore.
So now that.
4 dice, okay.
So here's the fight part, right, between them two.
Well, it's these guys attacking her monster. So this is what they're rolling just for them. However, because of him, one of the units is 5 squares away. So he gets to fire a secondary battery. So I get 3 more boost dice, which I'm gonna have to steal 3 of your boost dice.
I thought Mythos sent you a dreadnought. A painted one.
No, that was Gilman,
Oh, okay.
which,
Because I know. Oh, I was gonna buy it and send it over to
Too
Mythos
bad
and
you-
have him painted.
Oh, it's a good thing you
That's what
threw
it
me.
was gonna be.
Because if I'd still been next to you when I was doing this attack, it would
You
reduce
wouldn't be
your.
able to do that, would you?
No, I'd be able to do it, but it would
Well,
reduce
I
your
would be
defense
saying
by
that.
1.
Also, it was good for me.
As long as I was 2 squares from you, it would have reduced your defense by 1.
Okay.
So. Well, that only when he attacks. So, okay, I'm gonna roll
I gotta
your.
get that.
My defense is 9.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
roll your
pull
boost dice
or
first.
something,
So that
I
gives
can
me
pull out one
3.
color, see how it does.
I'll just put it back here, but leaving this house. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Because I
and yours
have
is a 9.
crawler.
Yeah.
And then those 2 bigger guys too.
Okay,
The one
so
that'll suck
6,
up and
7,
or people and turn them.
8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna do
Using
1
as
point of
like a soul
damage to
sucker or
you.
Something like that, I think is what it's called.
So my
what damage did you?
little dudes
So we're even now?
did a point of damage to her. Yep. So we're even
We're
now.
both on 9.
Well, no, we're not both on 9. I'm on 10. But we've
How
both
many-
taken a point of damage.
Oh, you had 11
I have
to
11
start
health.
with.
Yeah. It's still going to be by the number
So-
of who has more damage.
Okay.
We're
The
tied
card,
still.
the card has your,
It's got my
Your-
health.
your
I have
health
more
and
health
your
because I'm a
mark.
giant armored robot.
yeah.
I guess.
Okay, and then that's all my units can do. I'm out of dice, so it's your turn, D.
Okay, so then I want to activate. I don't know. Do I want to bring somebody else in?
Or you can attack with your monster. Up to you.
Instead of doing anything else?
You could do it. You could attack with your monster. Well, no, you'd still have your unit action afterwards. You'd be going out of order.
Yeah, terrain is good. I mean,
But I could,
well, Keegan likes to hide behind terrain.
I could
So sometimes
come
terrain's
over
not
there
always the
and
best.
assist myself, right? With some other guys.
You could bring units to try to help you do a combined attack.
That might be better. How far does that go? Okay.
Turn it, right? You said?
Depending on, because you got to be adjacent to your
How
monster for them to
close?
boost.
But how close do I have to be to attack? I have to be close enough to attack.
Now I want to get touched.
That's only,
You're not going to get enough units over there
Darn.
to attack the monster.
well,
You
I
could
was
attack my
hoping.
unit.
I have a
units.
couple of them I never got out.
Well, I was hoping I
I gotta
could.
get them out. That and.
In order for them to boost your monster, you have to be adjacent to them. I don't because of my abilities. But if you're moving your units, then I'm only going to help you in your monster phase.
I think I might jump and put a kid to
Oh, yeah,
Dark Core.
dark horse,
What's that one?
You don't think I can get close enough to your monster to help?
How are you going to help?
Okay. Okay.
If you're
If I'm-
boosting your monster's attack, you have to be adjacent
I
to
have
your
to be
monster.
adjacent to my monster.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't because of the way this
Why
monster
can't
is.
I be adjacent to my monster?
You have to be adjacent to your monster to help.
Why can't I get enough to help is what I'm asking.
You can't get enough units adjacent to your monster.
I can't get 3 over there?
Well, then it would give 3 boost dice. Unless they have some ability
It's
that
gonna cost
boosts the
you $30.
monster more.
Hold on. I have to see how far I can move the guys.
A lot of your monsters
Yeah.
aren't gonna move. I mean,
Gonna
at least
cost
a
you
couple of them will
$30.
get in.
I just have to get to there
Yeah,
it will.
and him
Watch
here
Hawk Walkers.
and him here, right?
sure.
Or even
Both
here. I
ones.
mean, I could
Yeah,
get
you
3.
can. That's fine. It gives you 3 boost dice to your monster's attack.
That's what you want.
I can get 4 of them over there.
Okay? You could.
What?
At this point, with your monster's attack and the power dice you have, I wouldn't bother.
Back to-
Oh.
That's up to you. You're already gonna be rolling, if you look at your ranged attack,
Okay.
your ranged attack is a 3, so you gotta be within 3 squares. You'd have to move your monster 1 or 2 to get in here to make a ranged attack.
Okay.
But you're already adding all this power dice plus
Already.
your
So I don't need to move
9
those.
regular dice. In this case, I don't
It
see
doesn't
your units are gonna give you 3 more boost dice, which is good, but I only have a defensive 8.
Okay. All right.
More than likely, that's just an overkill at this point. I would
Okay.
use those units to try to take down my units or something.
Okay. Okay. So then I guess my other question is, but I need to move him over
You
there
would
to
need to
do
move
it.
her at least 2 squares to make a ranged attack.
Okay, so.
Yeah, because they have the blow drum.
2, but can I
Well,
move
no,
that
you
there or
can't.
not?
You either move
When
your
I first
monsters or
started
you
with-
move your units. You don't do both.
I don't do both.
You-
Okay,
So
then
you gotta
let's go with
decide.
that.
Are you
Let's
just
go with
doing
the
your monster?
Let's
Okay.
just do it.
This is
All
what I
right.
still need.
Okay, and then
'Cause
I,
you still have
how
dice
many
in your
dice?
monster pool, so you'll be able to roll those 4
those 4?
plus your whatever your boost dice is. No, boost. Blue. Looks like it says what, 3?
It's this one,
It's only
3.
him.
3, okay.
Okay.
Plus however many
Yeah.
power dice you want to add.
That's the one.
Your choice, because you have all those to choose from.
That's
Kaiser
two.
told you to get
What do
it.
you
They,
Yeah.
they add extra dice to your attack. You need to beat an 8,
Yeah, it's
so
145. That's that
And then how much
big
damage
guy,
do I
which
do?
I don't
One?
think I could
1
ever
point of damage,
afford to
yes.
put him out.
But at that point, if you do 1 point of damage,
A different.
you're now ahead of me. And we're going into round 4.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
We don't need a bone in the box.
2,
Yes, I
4,
remember.
6, 8. You do a point of damage.
I need him.
And then that goes
The
there.
white ones are going
Are you
there.
looking at things that will wipe me off the board?
And these,
My guys can
the
already do
red
back
that.
in the
go over
pool.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
Then you're good.
All right.
No?
So when your next turn comes around, you'll move your units instead.
Wait,
You
so
do
they
the
have
monster.
to keep.
Now it's my monster phase.
What's the?
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and just probably, I think I'm going to charge you.
Eek.
Oof.
I'm gonna do a ram.
Wow,
54
54
pieces.
pieces. I thought the one kill team was a lot. With all those barrels and things, those sucked painting. Oh, my doors came out looking good.
No,
I
second
need
thought.
If
I'm
anything,
going
if I
to
couldn't
throw.
get anything else, I'll just put him on the board.
Might as well just duke it out.
6, 4.
Well, I gotta get two
I need
more
to throw you at
different
least 3. So I'm gonna
blow
spend
prop- or
4.
blow drums. Cause the one that
That's
looks
a lot
like it,
of dice you gotta use, Clint.
Yeah, I'm making a power attack. I'm gonna throw her into that building.
Okay, so Clint's gonna slam D into the building,
Yep,
so
I'm
stand by,
basically-
let's see.
You have a 9.
Does that do a lot of
yeah,
damage then?
It'll do 2 point of damage if she hits the building. Actually, since she ends her turn in the building, she'll technically take 3 points of damage. Because she'll be on the fire space. Or, let me check, hold on. No, you only take 2. You won't take damage from hitting the building, you'll take damage from the fire landing in the building. Yes. Let me look at throw. Hold on. We don't. Throw. Okay.
Oh, wow, maybe one of that Imperial Navy breachers.
Can you go to Duke? About an hour away.
Keegan's driving.
Well, the way Keegan drives would be about
15
15
minutes.
minutes, yeah. Come on, it won't let me load. Open. There it goes.
Nope, you would take 3.
3 points.
She'll take 3 points of damage. 1 from the throw, 1 from the building, and 1 from the fire. If I'd thrown her past the building, she would have only taken.
That's if you're successful.
1 point.
doing it, right?
Yeah. So this is, I still gotta beat her defense rating, which I think I did.
9.
Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
Where are
12, yep. So you're gonna end
Yes, send the link.
here.
The bloat drone had.
You're gonna take
different
3 points of
styles.
damage.
Yeah.
Cause I have the one that has the triple barrel that I have the slime base really coming out.
That's what you get for slamming me
am.
back.
I guess.
Because this is taken.
Yeah.
I get 2 power dice for the building, and that's all.
No, good.
Now it's your unit's turn.
Send him anywhere much, send him.
Crap. I'm about to push you into hyperform.
I didn't
Let me see your phone.
grab my, did I? My dice for this?
No, you did not, actually. So
that-
you would gain, yeah, you would gain those 3, you're right. Yeah,
One.
1,
Please send it.
2, 3, yeah, you get 3.
Oof, click it.
That's
Okay.
right, I forgot, at the end of your monster's phase, yeah.
Okay.
Ow.
So did your roll succeed?
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I'm
she
trying
took
to-
3 points of damage.
Okay.
She took, unfortunately,
I was
that
gonna-
might be to my, if you walk through that
What?
fire, you're gonna take damage.
Well,
You-
so
you-
then I do.
You need to move, there you go.
1,
Yep.
2.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm trying to pull up the one I had.
6, 7. And then I'm just gonna go,
Just punch me.
brawl, I get,
Yeah, I have this one.
I mean, should I just
This is
do
the one I
power?
have.
You had this grinder.
No.
You were gonna get it.
I was
Well,
gonna
throwing me
get-
is not gonna do any good. There's
Yeah,
nothing to
that
throw
one,
me in.
this one.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, because I was gonna take one of your older.
No, do a slam.
Why?
Little guys.
Slam me into that
Because I had
building.
all those extra
Oh,
pieces
because-
and put it up.
I'll
in-
take damage from the building. You might actually be returning
Okay.
the favor.
This
How do
Hold
I
on.
do that?
Hold on.
Yeah.
You have that one.
Is that the
and then
power?
these two. I picked
Well, I
that
think
one.
you can make either.
Yeah,
one.
you'll use
Yeah,
your
I
power
wanted
dice.
two, double guns. But then I was gonna get this guy
But,
and take
but I
my,
do,
all
so I
those extra
do
pieces.
6 white,
I had some of the Necrons
Okay.
from Keegan.
So you're gonna make a body slam.
Space Marines. I was gonna basically.
You're
put them
aligned,
on
so
the
you can make a
sleds,
body slam.
4 of
Make it look like
these.
you.
You're gonna roll, so you're gonna roll your power dice. Yep. So you're gonna roll your 6 white, 4 blue, and then I would add, yeah, at least 2, at least half of, probably 3. So if this works,
Don't try and find it. There it is.
you're gonna do 3. Jeez. So she's gonna pick me up and throw me into that building.
Why, hello?
She only needed 8.
I don't know, what did you get?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. So
You got thrown into.
I got thrown into the building. Yep, she picked me up and threw me into this building.
Okay.
So
Goodbye.
That goes back into
How many points of
unit.
damage does that do?
3. We're still tied, basically. But we're both, yeah, that was a good move, D.
I can't seem to find it now.
And then this goes,
Yeah, those go there.
Okay.
Oh, and you get 1 power die for,
and then I get,
you get 2 power dice for destroying the building. 2 red to the pool for destroying the building.
2, and then, but then I get these things, right? Because this is the end of my turn.
No, you know what? You wouldn't have been able to do. I
What?
don't care.
Wait,
It
What
was
happened?
your unit's turn,
Version?
not your monster's turn.
There's a French version.
That's, well, you already did the monster.
But
thing,
what
so
if even if I didn't want to use my units? You said I could,
You either
I
activate
could
Maybe
do one or
because-
the other, right?
that first time.
What do
Now
you think of
you've
that?
used the
I
monster,
don't know,
so
I
it
can't
would have
really
been
pull
the
it up.
unit's turn.
It's still.
So you technically could have done it. I'm just gonna leave it because we need to get the
It was
game
just the
moving.
box, the front
Oh,
box.
yeah.
Okay.
the
So
front
let's
box
just
was-
move to the next
box
round.
was cool.
Okay. You got really excited about
I
it,
know,
What
it was
he
cool to
just
be able to do a
sent you
slam,
was
that's
the
why.
French version.
even if you were the recipient.
I don't care, it was still, plus I'm gonna take a point of damage walking off that square. There's nothing I can do to get off that square without taking a point of damage.
Well, then was I supposed to take a point of damage?
No, why would you take a point of damage?
When I walked off of my square.
No, because
Oh,
I have
because
to
you can't
move
come
across the
off-
square, I can't
You
completely,
can't.
you were able to
completely
move
get off.
off of it, yeah,
I
I
was on a
can't.
corner.
So,
Okay, gotcha.
yep, I'm gonna take a hit for that, so. All right,
Okay.
units are going to,
Did they make a kill team for Death Guard?
With the Death Guard in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
we're gonna just,
they did. That's one of the forces.
So next time I have to use.
Because I know they did with Blood Angels.
since those guys are still in the area, they
Oh,
don't have
Mythos,
to
did they make a
move,
Death Guard kill team?
so.
It's, yeah, I'm not wanting to live.
All right,
That's right.
everybody's going to shoot at you,
Well,
except
of
for him.
course. Okay.
Cause, no, maybe he can reach, so that is my lead.
Yeah, it doesn't want to like reload.
Nope,
You
he
have to
can't
back
reach you.
out and then do it again.
Okay,
Get
so,
Ramen, Mythos.
2,
Mythos, get Ramen. Get Ramen.
4,
Get
6,
Ramen.
8,
Hey,
10,
there's actually quite a bit of recipes you can do with ramen.
10,
Gamers with ramen. Yeah, that's true.
and then 3 from his bonus. All this to do 1 point of damage to you. Holy-
I can't think of any. Damn it!
Well, I guess you did.
Those were just the bonus dice.
Of course there isn't any.
So yes, you take a point of damage. All that for
So that
one.
means I flip over.
Oh, that was bad. Yep, you do.
I know,
And
but
now
we're
you're
not
in your
gonna get,
hyper form.
I know, but which you thought we weren't going to get to.
D
How many
just got
rounds have you
stronger.
done?
4. D just got stronger.
However, so, but I have to use my units.
You have no dice to use your monsters with, so you have to use your.
Hold on.
So this might
Okay.
be the. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I know, but what do I even?
You could
do?
you could make another power attack,
Okay.
pick me up, slam me on top of my unit.
Okay, but first I can spawn and I can move first, right?
Yeah, do your units first.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and spawn. So how many dice do I want to leave open though? Because, and how close can I even?
Well, you know you want to if you
Three
want to do a
range,
power
basically.
attack, you're gonna need 7 dice
My range
in
is
your
basically
monster
three.
pool.
That sucks. If there isn't any.
I would say
Well, boarding actions,
Summon.
no, they're gonna be pretty strong.
Units.
boarders.
because you're gonna want to get 7 white dice in your monster pool next turn.
Okay,
So I would spawn whatever units you can spawn to get them out. You still have enough to spawn all 4 units. Doesn't matter where you put them at this point, D. This is gonna get brutal really fast.
So
It already got brutal, but
she, how,
And then-
now, so she's more powerful now, and then she's gonna attack you.
yep, she has more dice to attack with now. Well, she will after her
But
units
can
are done.
she technically wipe you out on a roll, or no?
No.
They do.
But she will
because
push
there
me
is
into my
actually a
hyper
death
form.
guard, but it's not called death guard.
They're basically death guards still.
let's fix this.
Hawks.
No, that wasn't-
No,
I didn't put him on
that's
there.
part of the death guard, yeah.
I put
They are, Clint.
here, that's what I wanted.
It's $90.
Yeah, you could still bring him in too. Get them all on the
Let's do
field.
that.
That way you've got them.
That's the only picture it's showing.
Okay, then I can move.
Yeah.
Basically,
And you could attack too.
Where to go?
I would try to take out a unit or 2 of mine because you'll get power dice if you take them out.
Sure. I'll keep that. We just did that.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
the only
smart.
pictures it's showing.
and
You're
then,
gonna get a lot of power dice when your
It's
monster's
not gonna let
done.
me blow it up.
Yeah, I would.
It's called. I don't think it'll show.
GE.
Yeah, because then he can give him
Oh.
support against him.
oh, he still can? Okay.
You can't because you're adjacent. Technically, you could move him
And
adjacent too, and he can't go there. It's a tree.
oh,
Oh, come on.
darn.
But still,
Okay.
so those 3
So, and
can,
then-
so you could roll.
No.
Well, what I would do, I wouldn't even worry about moving them.
I don't want to be adjacent.
Do you have extra dice?
Maybe not.
You don't. You have 4 dice to work with. What I would do,
Then
That's the
these
death guard.
3 and him.
yeah, so what I would say is, yeah. Well, he
So
could
all of
shoot
them,
at him.
all 4 of them.
He could spend 1 white dice plus
Okay.
his, whatever his boost dice are.
He's the plane
So he gets 2 boost
Sure.
dice. So he could spend those 3
for that one.
to attack that plane,
Let's
which
go with
only
that.
has a defensive 2. And that's
2.
gone. So you'll get,
Okay,
so he's out, and you get,
and that goes.
So, and
Power
that's,
die. No,
there's
that
goes
there,
3
yeah.
of them.
now,
And then-
these 3
A warped plate
can shoot at
core,
him.
and
Although
these-
really,
Oh,
he only has a
never
defensive
mind.
2 also. So what's your attack,
discussing
range attack with your
the
scrapper
mutated
man?
mortals.
3 inches, 1. So I would say, yeah, you would just roll your 3 and plus 3 blue.
and it has 3 nightmare
And you need-
wolves.
A 2 or better.
Must be family members.
Must be.
All right, so he's out.
Oh boy, so you lost your plane.
Yeah, well, not a big deal. Units get destroyed rather easily.
47 miniatures.
But it gives you, so that now gives
Yeah,
you
that's not that bad.
a better power pool, plus your monster's ready to go.
Okay,
All right.
and then you go unit phase, right?
I'm gonna take a
Oh,
point of
it's from
damage
the-
if I
So they're
move.
not technically.
If I
not
let you
nightmare,
pick me
they're
up
from
and
the
throw
Chaos
me, I'm
Collection,
gonna take a point of damage.
But
So-
they're from Nightmare Hulks. So it must be from one of the different gens or whatever.
See, the problem is if I pick you up and slam you, I'm gonna end up slamming you on one of my units.
Okay,
And I'm not gonna do that. So at this point, I'd be better off just shooting you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot and knowing full well I'm gonna
Ow.
get slammed the next turn. Let's see here. Technically, the units can participate, which would give me a +3 boost dice.
So they're one of the originals. Okay.
Plus their 2.
So that's the only thing I typed in.
But I could have moved all of my guys, right?
I mean, all the
You
other
could have
ones popped
moved
up, but
them.
that's the only one that looked like
I mean, I
that card.
probably should have.
The game's over
Okay,
How is the game over?
because we're going on to the last turn here in a minute. So the
Oh,
game's
okay.
over.
I was just saying that I
And
should have
it's-
moved some other guys, but he said they wouldn't have done me any good anyway.
Yeah, you would have just moved them is all.
I know, I'm not close enough to anything.
No. All right, I'm going to attempt to shoot you. Oh, enemy models within 2
What?
spaces of this model have their defense reduced by. Yeah, I need an 8 to hit you.
Yeah, I would have, like,
All right. That two,
Try to take my
4. All right, so I hit you for 1 whole point of damage.
okay. But
She doesn't
I
always
would have been in a
put
better
me.
place for a couple of them.
Well, I remember,
Now you can
If you look
honestly, because
here,
up on
pick
YouTube,
me
it's
up
showing
and slam
James
me
Coffey.
on top of my unit.
It will adhere to you some.
Okay.
So power
right
attack.
there. And the most
Needing to
effective
spend
ones, so-
7
7 white dice.
white, these.
Yep.
6, 7.
You still there, Keegan?
4 blue dice, and you need at least 1 red dice.
So he should be almost back.
What a couple.
Okay.
Well,
You need an 8 or better. I'm about to get picked up and thrown on top of my guy.
That sounds kind of rough.
Yeah. Luckily, I won't take any additional damage from it,
140, okay, now I'm like.
but my guy is destroyed. Which guy are you
I thought
going
it
to throw
was
me onto?
1240 when he said that.
Because you could either move me here or here.
20 minutes.
So he'd probably be 20 minutes,
Is that
would be
enough?
maybe about 10.
You need an
minutes
8,
from
so yes.
Anamosa.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay,
It's only money.
that guy.
You're going to put me on top of the fighter?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I probably shouldn't have kept you adjacent to me though. Duh.
I would have been adjacent to you no matter what.
Okay.
There'd been no way around that.
Okay.
Well, thank you for getting me out of the fire. I still took a point of damage, which now I'm in hyper form.
Listen to the voice in your ear by me.
All right, you will gain 1, 2, 3, 4 power dice back. Jeez. 4. 1 more. There you go.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't gain any power dice because I had nobody on a power station. That's not good. Okay.
Oh, Keegan's now flirting with Minnie Wormwood.
I think he's flirting with you.
No, I'll buy you, Minnie. Wink, wink. That's not Good luck with that, Minnie Wormwood.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Always the dancer.
Hey, I didn't start that one. You did.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Shoot, that's
This
gonna.
happens between them two.
Oh wow.
Keegan did
Oh,
this.
like up in Frost and Fist show with Commodore and me.
Commodore's a set man.
All right, it's a gamble. We're gonna try.
Go ahead, we're waiting
Okay.
there. Do it, do it.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pick you up, throw you there with what little dice I have left. I'm gonna go ahead and use all my power dice to do this.
Probably one of the girls in here.
So I'm
Long
gonna roll
blonde hair.
your one die first. Just
Because it ain't mine, I
that
have
didn't
blonde.
yield anything. Okay.
So it's really just the
God,
blue
Keegan
dice
did
that
wear
you
a
need.
wig, but we can't.
Yeah,
And I didn't have
just-
any extra blue
I
dice
thought that was
anyway,
on the
so
sheet.
4. Your defense is still an 8. No, I take that back. Your defense is a 9
it is a 9.
because of that ability change.
So you're on the back of your card now.
Yeah. Okay, so I still need.
Oh wow. So is Keegan getting spanked then?
Sounds
4,
like it.
6,
So Keegan's
8,
getting bent over.
10, 12. Okay, so cool. All right.
Because I mean, once we get my tanks
I'm
all
gonna
back
pick
up
you up
going,
and
he's
slam
gonna
you
get
here.
spanked anyway.
So you're gonna take 2 points from that.
Ouch. So at 2 points of
You're
damage.
taking 2 points of damage for that.
Okay.
Now I get to make a rapid fire attack.
Really?
Yeah, you did.
That's-
Except
There's no way
that's
of going back.
all
It's
the
on
dice I can
internet.
roll.
You're screwed.
To make it worse, many more.
I still need a 9.
So he's just flagging you like, come on, keep going, because you got her left.
Those little
Come
tiny
on, Clint,
dice.
roll.
Oh wow,
Did you
Keegan.
succeed?
Those
No.
little tiny dice.
No.
Oh Lord.
I didn't have enough. It was a nice thought, but no. Okay.
You failed?
I needed a 9 out of all those little dice
Can you
because
do a reroll?
no, I don't get to do a reroll.
So what else?
It is.
Oh,
Is it my
wow.
You can either do a monster or a unit turn. I would do a unit turn to build up your monster pool. Actually, at this point, I would move your units in as close as you can and try to attack my monster.
Okay, but
So you could
How?
leave him. You could move him up to here. He could boost.
so I move him here
Yeah,
and him
he can boost.
here.
Yep, you move him next to him because he can boost. No, leave him
What?
here. Move him next to him
Oh, okay.
so he can boost his attack.
Okay.
So that means both of them get to add their numbers
Oh wow.
to the attack against my monster.
I was thinking, oh,
Okay,
You
he's bringing
can't-
me
but I
closer
don't
to
have
it.
enough
Oh,
moves to get
gosh.
around, do I?
You could
Oh boy, to which one? Both those
use
comments are
his
kind of
scrapping ability to turn this into a rubble
got
counter.
140 viewers because of the conversation, so.
Okay.
So I'd spend a point,
Okay. spend
turn
a
that
point.
into a rubble counter. Don't worry
Poor
about
Mythos, I
don't
hope you're
worry
paying
about
attention.
getting
I don't think he is.
He's
because
probably
he can't
paying
move
attention.
him here.
Doesn't he work on Sundays?
He can walk on rubble?
He could go over rubble.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You could also technically
And can-
move him
Any of those
here.
inflict more damage, Clint, on you?
No,
Or do they
she's gonna
help her?
combine them. No, you'd have enough to get there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
So-
because they're all within this area. So these two can combine their attacks. These
Oh,
two combine
wow.
their attacks. You have enough dice to do it.
And I can't move the yellow guy.
No, the yellow guy, it made it so you could move those there. I
Do-
mean, technically, you
then
could
I
spend
need
another point
4
to maybe
white
salvage
dice.
that.
Hey,
So-
Charles, thank you.
So
for
you've
stopping
got your
by.
plane, which is 2 and 2.
Oh God.
So this is your plane. And then you've got your
You started it,
your
Minnie.
one monster, which is what, 2 and 1, or is it? It's not an elite.
Which one is he?
He's not the elite, so 2 and 1.
So it's 2 and 1.
So I would say just do 1 and 1.
Really? Okay.
Keegan says to knock Clint out, D.
Yeah, you could do that.
If you got knocked out, mini warm up, you would miss
That's
out
it
on
then?
all the
Do I
Interesting
use
conversations.
yeah.
any of these?
No, because it's the unit's attack.
Oh, okay.
Can you get him? Wait. 1, 2. Yes.
Sure suck.
That way you can
He's
add
my elite.
Add his
Was good, though.
1 and
Five.
1. So add
I
that
say he's been
and
quiet, Charles.
that.
Okay.
And you have no one else that can get in unit wise. No. So at least you've got
Oh,
those.
God.
He has to be adjacent to him.
4
He's got to be
Which-
adjacent to him.
to him. Oh. How many did he move?
Not enough to get adjacent. He moved 5.
So he just.
He
it
just got adjacent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't move into the water.
1, 2.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Oh.
You can't go in the water, so-
But it only popped up once.
And you
okay.
can't. You don't have enough to cross over. Because it would have been.
Was
Totally
he already
agree.
there?
Yeah, you left him there. You didn't move him.
But then I could have.
Yeah, you
Been
could
here.
actually, as long as you're
So if I was
you're
planning
within
this,
range. Well, you could still
If
move
I
him.
hadn't moved him, so I'd
Yeah,
be
so you
here,
could do that. Then you could bring
and
him
then-
up, or
But-
him. Well,
No,
if-
wait.
if
Where
you-
was I here?
yeah. So he's not adjacent anymore. Then
Hold on. Hold on though. Where was he?
I thought he was here.
One of and where was
Did
he?
you see? how I
He
changed
was
that?
here.
I put
And where
taste-
was
taste
he?
the take, I'm like, no,
Over here somewhere.
I know, but I need to know so that we can figure out how many squares they moved.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Problem solved. Now
And then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're adjacent.
there we
Now
go.
they all. So
Okay.
that
Now it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
no,
6.
these guys can't attack
Oh,
because this is
So-
an attack on its own.
4. Okay.
Okay, so
So what
I would
else do we
use
need?
the rest of that. That should,
Roll. Many woman says roll. Kick Clint.
you need an 8 or better.
Do it. Oh, there's a
2,
lot.
4, 6. Yep. So I'm gonna take a point of damage.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Those are damage points.
Yeah.
Wait. They go here or here?
They go in the monster
Here.
pool.
Whoops. Did I use them all?
Yeah, you did. So that means your monster's gonna be good to go come
Okay,
its turn.
that's what I thought. Okay.
I'm gonna have to rely on my units, which are chewed up pretty badly.
Can I turn around? But I'm on fire.
Yeah, so you're gonna take, unless I pick you up and throw you.
This just sounds like it could be on a different show.
Yeah.
Except that,
It's WWF.
did I?
Oh, whoa. Do I get a,
No, because it's not your monster's turn yet.
okay, just checking.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I saw it.
And we'll put him there, and I'll to bring my elite in here. It's 5, 4, 5. 1, 2,
I think I'm being ganged up on.
4.
Kind of looks like I'm being ganged up on.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So is this your, what turn is this one?
Last turn.
Last turn.
Okay, so yep, all the units are gonna fire at you. Which I'm basically relying on the extra dice in this case,
I know I'm thrilled.
because this is all I have to contribute for the white dice. But there's a lot of bonus boost dice that I throw in there, so we've got one elite fighter kicks in 2, the gunship kicks in 2,
I came into a coffee shop.
each
I did
kicks in 2.
Mentally and physically. Well,
Clint's looking down, he has all his stat cards on the chair next to him.
Yeah, Propo Walker.
So are you gonna,
Yeah. So I need 8.
Whoops. I forgot to use my unrelenting storm.
pre-roll? What'd you get?
I think just enough.
he's a
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Just enough to do 1 point of damage
I
to
put
D.
mine in that thinking.
So you take a point of damage, D. A point. Okay.
Okay. So it's not.
Now it's your
monster?
units, your monster's turn.
Can I turn around?
Yeah, you don't have to make a move
Do I?
action
I
for
don't
that.
have to move.
You don't have to move to turn around, so that's fine. See, I'm not gonna,
But am I
but if you
taking it-
walk off that square, you'll take damage from it.
But I'm right next to you, so I don't have to.
You don't have to walk
So-
off the square, no, you could do a,
Okay. I'm gonna do unrelenting storm.
Okay.
And so I gain 1 boost die. For, okay, wait. Okay. So I can make a brawl, a blast, and a power attack.
oh Jesus. Yeah, but I'm only gonna take 1 point of damage from all that.
Well, I've got to do what I got to do. This is my last chance. And hopefully I have, so I need, so how many
Oh, wait,
dice
no.
do I need to
You would
use?
make each of those
7,
attacks
7,
separately.
7, and 7 though.
Well,
I don't
no,
have that many
you
dice.
don't spend, you spend up to that. It allows you to make each attack separately. So make your brawl attack, spend 2 white. How many bonus dice you get?
4.
4. So make your brawl attack. Try that first.
Try that first.
Yep.
And I need how many?
You need an 8 or better.
So should I try red ones too?
No, you can't use the red one. It's not a power attack. Okay, so no, that
No.
one doesn't succeed. Okay, so
I
now-
probably should have concentrated more dice on something more powerful.
Well, that's just it. Spend just 2. That's why I said just 1 or 2. You can try again.
Well,
I know, but if I have,
Making your blast.
I know, but I'm
blast
never gonna
attack.
get enough
But you can roll the rest of the dice
on the
on
last
your
one.
power attack. Don't use a bunch of your dice to pull off the little attacks when you can make.
See,
Okay,
Okay.
it's a gamble. Now you can use the rest of the dice for your power attack.
okay.
And what I would do with the power attack is throw me.
But I get 1 extra boost die.
Okay. Oh, then you would have rolled a extra blue die for each one of those. Not
But
that you would have succeeded, but
Really,
well,
yeah,
add it
still
to.
didn't succeed. So
What I would do is spend 3 power dice
Yeah, right.
or 4. Do a throw attack. Yeah, you're gonna lose him, but you're gonna throw me into the fire.
okay. Okay.
Which means I'll take 2 damage if you succeed, which you probably will. Okay.
Not sure what that was. Okay.
Cascade.
That is 8. And you spent 3 power dice. 1, 2. So I'm gonna end up here.
Mhm.
He's taken out,
because you stopped.
but she threw me, but I took 2 damage.
Okay, my red
Oh my
ones
God.
go
So
here,
That's
back there,
hysterical.
yep.
and the white ones go there.
Keegan says Cascade.
Are we done? Is that it?
It's my monster's turn.
Okay.
So I'm
how
gonna
much
take a point of
did you
damage.
do?
I'm gonna take a point of damage stepping off that tile.
But won't that kill you? 'Cause
No,
you're
it won't kill me, but it's gonna make it close, but I am within gun range, so I don't really have to. But I need to do 2 points of damage to D.
She has 2 points on her card.
Yeah, so do I. I'm gonna take a point of damage coming off that tile.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick her up and slam her right back down where she is.
So, but can you do 2 points enough to kill her? Is there a way?
If I
to
pick
kill
her up and
on
slam
this
her back
turn?
down on that fire tile, she'll take 2 damage.
If not, Mini Warm-Up might.
I have, I can't do that. I have no power dice.
Well,
All I can do is punch her.
all you can do is punch her. So she's played this before, right?
We've both played this before.
Say so.
She's only ever played with me. Well, I might as well punch her. I mean,
No, I was just curious because she had a lot of questions.
yeah, well, we only played it
What
once.
about over there?
Oh, just his comment. I'll just punch her.
All right, Keegan, we will.
6, 8, 9. So D will take 1 point of damage, but we're both literally on death's door.
So finish her off when she gets back.
Well, that's the end of the turn.
I tried Mini Warm-Up to be subtle as much as I can, sir.
Ironically,
Keegan,
that's the end of the turn.
that's the end of
There
the
are no
turn.
more
What are you-
actions
what are you
for
doing?
anybody.
Oh my God.
You gave me your phone, so you're screwed.
Oh, I could still make a blast attack.
So with this, you gotta really pay attention to what options you
Yeah.
have and what you're gonna do. Because, sorry, we're not trying to ignore, there's been so many questions that people
No.
are watching, they're like asking and,
Nope. That did not. That was a nice shot. So game is over.
so re-roll it,
We-
Clint.
I can't re-roll it
Why?
because that's it. The game's done. We're done. We're
Well,
literally
but-
tied.
But when she comes back, then what do you do?
Well,
I mean,
if we weren't using the turn limit, we'd go another round.
well, you kinda got to, it's like,
But because I have my unit
It's
dice,
15 after.
yeah, it's 15 after.
yeah, because I have my unit dice already, my dice pool, it would be my unit's turn.
Okay.
I could just fire on her and I'd take her out. Because I have enough units around her, plus when he's got units near him, he gets bonuses. I had 3 additional dice. Plus he gets to shoot an extra action if he's,
Maybe one was just, do it, Clint, do it.
Yeah.
And
No,
it-
Clint, just end this game.
it
Game over,
is
Clint.
over, we're tied.
It is over your
It's
time.
over, we tied.
Keegan's all go one more turn.
Now, had I not been on the fire tile, I wouldn't have taken the damage, I would have won.
Well,
But I had to take damage coming from the fire tile because I couldn't shoot her.
so, no, I was only asking, she had a lot of questions, so I was wondering how, I know you said you guys were gonna play this game here and there, so I just didn't know
Yeah.
if she's got it. If she.
And she's never played that monster before.
Oh, okay.
I have played this monster a few times, which is now, it's the only monster I have.
Keegan says, Clint, go one more time, sudden death.
Sudden death would be Dee's turn. She'd take me out.
Well, what if you just rolled, whoever got the highest roll wins the game? Cause you're at a tie, right? I mean,
Yeah,
are you technically at a tie?
we are
with
technically
points?
at a tie.
So could you not just make, because you can't go another round, you set your turn,
Yeah.
right? And it is getting late here anyways, so why couldn't you roll off for it? Because you're tied, right, equally?
Yeah, I was just gonna call it a draw and leave it at that.
Or you could leave it a draw, leave it at that.
I mean, that
Keegan's
happens.
chanting sudden death. He's like gladiator.
Nah,
Do it.
that was a much more brutal battle than when we first played.
Be truthful.
Okay, so I took a point of damage
Ashley's
coming
answering
off
you anymore.
my tile to come,
I figured
Do
you
a
could see the
power
vote in my
attack
hand while you're
against you?
talking.
only to realize that I had no power dice and couldn't make a power attack. So I
So-
just punched you, doing 1 point of damage. We're tied.
I don't know.
You didn't
I'm on
take,
the
I already
skull
marked your
thing.
damage
You
card.
did, okay, good,
We're tied,
okay, good,
and we're into round 5.
okay.
So
So,
Why don't you
I'll
just
do
each
that.
roll a dice and then see who actually is a highest number wins?
well, actually, if we went to the next round, I would be able to attack with my units. I'd literally be rolling.
I mean, I'm at the skull if I,
I know, so am I.
Die.
I took the
Oh,
damage
you
from
are?
coming off. If I made an attack with my units, the way they're combined right now, without any extra bonus dice, I would have,
it'd be over at the next round.
it'd be
is
over.
what
I
you're
would have
saying.
done the other point of damage to you. 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I'd still have 3. Yep, 9, 10. I would have.
Cause you get to go first before me, so
Yeah, so.
I would die first.
Yep, so the unit, I would have taken
Technically.
you out technically with the units. That would have been that.
So that's what that would have been?
That's what it would have been, because I had all 10 dice for my units. I would have used everything because I had enough units to use my entire dice pool with all the bone, and plus I get a 3 bonus dice for him being combined with them.
So normally on this game, this Monster Apocalypse, what would you say? I mean, I know it's a little bit long this time, but what would you say is a normal run time?
An hour is generally a normal.
And that's with just one each, and then
That's
your
1 each
support
plus your
units.
units and knowing what you're doing and everybody just playing.
Keegan's upset. He says it draws lame. But it
Yeah,
has to be Keegan
It is what
because
it is.
we also
How many
have,
times did we make it a draw in like tanks and crap because we had to leave?
well, we
Yeah.
also only have so much time to reserve this room. And we do have the show at 4, so, and they set a turn limit, Keegan, so.
Yeah,
They reached a turn
We
limit.
did
How
reach
many
it.
points did you end up with, Clint? 1 left?
I literally had 1 health left. It
Yeah.
was literally down to the wire. This game was literally down to the wire.
Keegan's like, go 1 more round. Yeah.
Well, if I'd done, like I said, if I'd done 1 more round, I would have taken her out.
I concede, I concede to that.
So
No,
I'll
that's
tell you
okay.
though, D, your elemental monster definitely was more brutal than Titanica, but I think it's because you were playing her more aggressive than you did Titanica. You're a lot more.
I probably
Power
know what I was
attacks.
doing more too.
So this is interesting.
You had a hell of a bank of power dice too.
Oops.
I got everything off mine.
Yep.
No, that was
Totally
that was a really close game.
Well, when you get down to 1 point each,
Yeah,
then.
And that's considering, and you know, if you think about it, I have 1 health point more than she does. Had I not had that extra health point, I probably would have
Yeah.
been dead.
But the thing is, it's a roll of the dice, so
Yeah.
Right.
you know she could have wiped you out real quick, or you know you could have done the same thing. It just depends on how good of a roll you get. That's with any game. Look at Greg's with like Warhammer. Those few times we played, he was getting nothing but crappy rolls.
You know that sniper that you
Is he still failing?
cursed?
I didn't curse him. He
No,
just didn't want to betray me.
No, I asked Clint. I could do nothing with him. So
He just wouldn't betray me.
I sold him on eBay. I did. I was like, I can't play with this guy. No matter what I did, he failed.
Yeah, he.
Is that the packages they come in? there
Yeah,
with?
this is the one that the
Oh,
units
you want to
came in.
show it
I
up
just
there on the-
I was just combining because it's a little easier. I need a
I should have
better.
kept my
Keegan,
package.
you're Monticello. Okay.
I need a
I
better
should have kept my
carrier.
package.
That was Monster
That would work.
Apocalypse, and thank you, Clint, for putting that on. I mean, it does look like it comes with the buildings and the dice.
Yeah, the starter box does. You get this
And the
map.
map.
The sad thing with buying the other unit box, the other starter box is you get the same map.
Exact same map.
Yep.
What do you mean? What do you mean I don't know how to roll dice, Keegan? Nice.
What's the truth?
See, Greg wasn't rolling dice today anyway.
Oh wow,
Thanks, Brian. I'm sorry, man.
Vinny too, technically.
Yeah. The chat, we had fun in the chat. And yeah, sometimes I can't roll well, Keegan, but that's, but the
And what's
last,
funny is you put them down on dice tower and it still doesn't work for you.
sometimes, but the last game, Keegan was, you got artillery, and I had Clint's tanks, and that's how I won. I killed him with artillery. He really was.
Yeah, we'll have to set up a,
We'll do
tank
a
battle.
tank, yeah. All right, you guys, we're gonna do our show at 4. I thank you guys for being here. Everyone, I appreciate it. And that's Monster Apocalypse, so we will.
Yep, there'll be more of that to come eventually.
what happened? You shut back off.
You're the one that.
I didn't click on it.
See, now Hellchild's not here to tell you that you messed it up. What did Mythos say?
Great
Thank
show,
you,
guys.
Mythos. I'm glad you came by. We'll be on in about 4 years, approximately. And it was good to see you too, Mythos. It was
Wow.
really good.
I can't spell today.
Hank, you spelled Hank.
Yeah, actually, no, I didn't.
There, no, you corrected it. Thanks for.
Will you shut up? Just keep talking.
Yeah. Yeah, goodbye, Mini Warmut. We're gonna see you guys, yep, in a little bit. We'll be back at 4. We're good. Oh, Ashley has some final word. There we go. All right, that'll work. Thank you, guys. We're gonna see you